So the next question says, draw a sketch graph of the inverse of f. Show the turning point and the intercepts with the axes. So we are reflecting this quadratic equation over the line y is equals to x, which looks something like this. And we're expecting our graph to be basically an inverse of this one. So if you can just put a reflection here upon this line, the function that you get out of that is what we are expecting. So something like this. Now we need to compute the actual values of this function. So it would look something like this. But now the actual values, we need to know first of all what's the turning point of the original, so that we can find the turning point of the other one, the inverse one. So we currently, from the previous question, we learned the x value as -1 by just getting the midpoints between the x-intercepts. Therefore, we can find the y value by putting that x as -1 into this. So putting x as -1, -4, -1, plus 6, we get a value of 8. So this value of 8 tells us that the turning point of the original is -1 as to 8. But the turning point of the inverse graph will be 8 as to -1. So we just swap the x with the y because it's being reflected along the line y is equals to x. So x becomes y and y becomes x. And the other points, we already have them. The intercepts, the y-intercept of c was 0 as to 6. But now it's going to be 6 as to 0. Yeah, you're going to have two of them actually, and they're going to be these ones here. The x-intercepts become the y-intercept, sorry, and the y-intercept becomes the x-intercept. So it's going to intercept here. The y-intercept is going to be, so let's just write it down. Y-intercept is going to be, they're going to be two y-intercepts. There's going to be the one of -3 and 0, or 0 and -3 since they're swapping, 0 and -3. Actually, they don't swap on that. It's -3 and 0, and this is x as to y. Oh yeah, everything swaps, so even the coordinates. So that's gonna be 0 as to -3, and the other one is 0 as to 1. Then for the x-intercept is basically gonna be the, so let me just put an inverse for the inverse coordinates. So the x-intercept of the new one will basically be the y-intercept of the previous one, but inverted, so 6 as to 0, like that. And then now we can draw a little sketch. Not insert space. We need a shape, a Cartesian plane, so something like this. And our graph would look something like this, where these two intercepts are 0 and 1, 0 and -3. Then the x-intercept was the old y-intercept, but now inverted, so it becomes 6 as to 0. And the turning point was -1 as to 8 for the original, but now it's 8 as to -1, and it all makes sense when you look at it. -1 being somewhere there. Excuse my skew lines, but yeah, something like this should gain you your marks. Show the turning point and the intercept with the axes. 5 marks done.